Hi, how's everybody doing? This is Lana at Tarot Oracle and Runes. So I did I'm uploading a reading right now, and I thought I was done for the day, and I sat down, and I kept hearing shadow work, and so I was, and realms has been like coming in really strong. And I called in everybody's, any spirit guides or angels or anything that wanted to give a message to someone. So I pulled some cards, and two came out that are related to shadows. I thought they were first talking about the shadow work, because that's something I've been researching. But no, they're talking about shadows in particular. So this is about somebody that sees what they perceive as negative entities or shadow people, or and I'm picking up it's a masculine energy, but it could be a feminine energy as well. But this is somebody younger that is picking up, they have for their whole life, and actually they have in lots of previous lifetimes too, I've discovered. Okay. And right now, they're, whoever this person is, you don't have very many friends. You don't interact with a lot of other people, because when you see these things, you don't know quite how to deal with them. I think you have some psychic mediumship abilities. And what you don't realize is that your angels, your guides and your angels are coming in to show you this is a path of the future. Okay. This has been going on many of your lifetimes, and a lot of times you have been in those lives. You have been, when you realize that nobody else was seeing what you were seeing, it caused you to really close off your heart, so you wouldn't get your feelings hurt, wouldn't get laughed at, and you really stepped back out of public eye. In other words, you're very much a loner, okay? Because you see these things, and even if you've done, I don't think that this lifetime, and it's someone that's like done research on it, it's just something you know that you see that not many other people see. You might not even know anyone else that has these kind of abilities. But your angels and guides want you to take some time to reflect on it, okay? Because they are stepping in to show you where to go with this gift. And it's a gift you've always thought of as a curse, all right? Whoever I'm talking to, because you just feel like that you're like one of many, or one of the few, if any others, and you're not someone that like watches social media a whole lot, or goes and watches TV, or because you're kind of like stuck in this repetitive cycle where you're because when you do see these things, you don't hang around long to try to finish getting their messages that they're trying to give you, or I mean, there's some fear based in there, okay? So I pulled some cards out of the to see what kind of energies were going on with you, and the first thing I got was the Lemurian seed codes: embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. Now, this is talking about you being a highly sensitive person, and I believe that's what I think your psychic mediumship abilities are. They're becoming stronger. Okay, and you think it's a curse, but it's not. It's actually a very special gift that your angels and ancestors are wanting you to explore, because there are ways you can help people, teach people, other people that have the thing. And as you go back down in this life path, you are meant to actually do something with it in this lifetime. All your other past lifetimes, you might have done the same thing, moved around a lot, stayed away from a lot of people, because you had a lot of fear in there. Okay. But you're actually supposed to embrace your uniqueness and help others. Because this lifetime is supposed to be one that has a lot of less defense in it, where you're defending yourself, or against other people, people talking about you, and you're supposed to have more trust. You need to step into who you are, surrender, and reveal your inner self, because you're going to find there's others out there. I think whoever that I'm talking to is going to come across this video as a total surprise. Okay, I don't know if you're going to come across it anytime soon, or if maybe it's going to be out there and you won't come into it until next year. There's no time on this. It's just a very unique individual I happen to pick up on. Okay, so what your angels and guides are wanting you to do is they're wanting you to experience the chamber of the violet flame. What they're asking is that you go into meditation and invoke these this, the presences, and affirm, detach from lower vibrations. See the place, see like the chamber in your mind's eye, okay? And they want you to be able to confirm, all of your past trauma is going to be cleared away if you meditate and do this special meditation they're wanting you to do. And I think you're picking up on that already. You might not understand if you don't get on social media a lot, or you don't read a lot, and you've been very back in the shadows yourself by not, I mean, we're not talking about school time, but this is somebody already grown. But they're asking you to get away from like lower vibrations, okay? And they want you to realize that there's light there, and that you're going through some alchemization. You are they want you to take any traumas that you've experienced with this in this lifetime and turn it into an opportunity for yourself, where you learn, grow, and help other people that see shadows or have other psychic mediumship abilities. You're meant to go out and teach it, but you're also meant to go and help people that have that kind of energy around them, to clear it out of their home. This is you coming into your gifts even more so, okay? And you may feel like nobody understands you and it's a curse, but you're meant to do something with it, all right? So if you do this, mind you have a choice in this, okay? If you do this, you're going to go through a higher heart activation, where you're going to drop the shields that you've put around your heart to protect yourself, and your heart's going to get healed. You've got a lot of fear. That's like, caused you to put up these shields. Your heart's closed, and you need to drop those shields so that you can have the angels and your guardians come in, because it's your time. They want you to know, they want you to come out of hiding. And once you do this, again, you have that choice, okay? This is just guidance for on the path. Once you do that and start letting more light inside, you're going to find things are changing, all right? Your heart's going to get healed from the past trauma, that this gift that has made you think it's a curse, because it's not a curse. Honey, it's not a curse, I swear it's not, okay? I am presence. So this is where they want you to see yourself in a new light. They want you to realize that you have this gift for a reason, okay? This is the light inside of you. Your light body is being activated, and they want you to realize that this gift that you think is a curse is meant to help people. You're meant to do something with it, okay? So your body of light is growing, all right? So then we've got the divine matrix, okay? And this is being connected. I'm going to take a lot of notes on this, guys, because I got so many messages with this. I had to sit and write some stuff down because it was just coming in so fast. So this divine matrix is where they're wanting you to know that there's this energy inside of you that is connecting, letting you know that you're connected to everything else. You're trying to figure out where you fit in at, okay? So your life's going to help many other people. Where you may have felt lost in the past with this gift, they're wanting you to know that this fear is going to go away, and you're going to find that it's your calling, okay? This is how you are going to step out in the world, and I'm hearing 10 years. And 10 years after, if you do this, again, you have that choice. If you do this, you are going to find your life is totally different. I've been getting these kind of messages for the past, 3 or 4 days of people with these special gifts. Spirit guides have been coming in, kind of leaving little messages and stuff. And they just want you to know that this is how you are going to share your gifts with the world. All right. And when you start seeing this energy in a different way and opening up after going through this higher heart activation and light body activation, you're gonna realize that you have more choices in the world. Okay. And no matter which one you choose, you're going to be aligned with purpose at a crossroads. There's no wrong path, because at this point, you have to decide where you're going to go. And they really wanted to point out that this is going to be a choice for you, because you may decide you don't want to do that. You may decide to work on it with your own. You might, as you watch your abilities expand and you start seeing more things on a spiritual level, on an actual level where you're picking up other shadows. Okay, one thing too, they keep telling me, they said, make sure you say this. They're telling me again. So, as you're going along this path, they want you to know some of the shadows that you're seeing, that when you see them as shadow people, when you reflect on some of them long enough, you're maybe not taking enough time to see them completely because you get scared. When they come up to you, you're going to see as they get closer to you, they're going to go from just a dark shadow until they turn into a person or a soul of a person or a spirit that wants to talk to you. And once the first time you wait long enough to reflect and see this is when you're going to see it's not a shadow, scary, negative thing. Okay, so you're seeing some things that you're not quite putting, the fear's jumping up and you're running from it and not staying long enough to see the end result. Does that make sense? Some of you might be having this in your dreams. Once you wait for that shadow to get close enough to you, you see it turns into something else in some sort of way. They're showing me seeing some of these shadows as people, passed on people. Others of them you might perceive them as to be negative, but when you after you go through this chamber heart thing here, okay, of the violet flame, this is when you start seeing some of those shadows and realizing that people have been talking to you, or spirits that are passed on, or even some people's higher selves, of people that maybe you have some telepathy in there. And when you start seeing some of those shadows turning into people, or the light shining on them, then you're gonna also have some other things open up for you at that point. You're gonna realize some things, and they're showing me all these things coming into you, or these ideas or thoughts or energetic. I don't even know how to put this. Energetic beams from your angels and your guides, and you're gonna realize a whole bunch of things at one time. It's like a huge aha moment for you, okay? And then you're gonna have to decide what you want to do with it. So this might not apply to just one person, but I'm picking up on one person for this particular group, or this, this collective of but I'm picking up on one in particular. So, no wrong path. All right. Now, I don't know when this happens. I don't know if this is something coming, if it's something that's already happening. I do know that somebody is in a huge transformation alchemist period where if you take the time to listen to your guides, all right, and meditate and actually and focus on this in particular, okay, you're going to realize where they're leading you to. All right, so there's a lot of healing here to also be done, a lot of fear that needs to go, and realizing this is not a curse. It's actually your greatest gift. Okay, this is an opportunity to move into a whole new direction. Okay, and I feel like you need to realize that this is like part of your mission. Don't let it be overwhelming, all right? Because a lot of trauma is going to leave. A lot of things are going to unfold with this, and you have to decide which way to go, okay? So there is a major decision to be made here, all right? That at the end of it, after if you do what your guides are telling you to do, it's going to change your whole life. It's going to change at least one huge aspect of it. How much you're seen in the world, how you interact with other people, how you interact with spirit, your guides. You might even have one guide in particular come to the forefront to shine this light on this. Okay? So, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not pulling any more cards. I hope whoever it is gets this message, because you're needed. You're needed. All right, guys. Love and light. Lighthouse.